In the Eastern Cape, now Lapland residents in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro are in limbo over now a month after being displaced by floods. Plans to move displaced residents to an area close to the McCarthy informal settlement have been met with hostility from the residents. They say the land was promised to them in 2013. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema with us for more.
Flood-hit Lapland residents in Kema are at a crossroads. They were forced out of their temporary shelter, and now they're receiving a frosty reception from residents of McCarthy informal settlement who say they were promised the same piece of land a decade ago.
They promised us there's the land in Van Rooyen, not far away from where we're staying now, but as you can see, ma'am, it can be both sides. It can be in Jamestown or it can be in front. But the problem will be if it's in front, there's also people who's wanting houses that side, in Joslovo. But now we're moving there. There's going to be a conflict, a big conflict between the two parties, because that's another word. We're coming from word 45.
McCarthy informal settlement residents are demanding answers from the mayor.
Municipality is making decisions on behalf of people without consultation. We want a bottom-up approach. We told them before, land is there in Ward 48, but that land is going to be for Ward 48. No other ward is going to come here.
As the water recedes, the harsh realities of displacement sinks in. The community of McCarthy informal settlement say they too were affected by the floods.
Thing was reported at Gerald Smith. This is McCarthy informal settlement, and we've been here for 10 years. We were terribly affected by the water that came down here. It wasn't just down here, but the people here at the bottom, they got the most. And if you go through each and every house, you will see there's a hole that everybody dug because the water came in from underneath, and it came as high as your knee.
National government is also promising financial help to help with the repairs, but this has faced delays.
The department and the Metro submitted a request to Treasury for the reprioritization of the informal settlements, upgrading a partnership grant based on the fact that the floods were declared a provincial disaster. So now this reprioritized budget will then be utilized to fund the extension of the temporary emergency accommodation and provision of building materials for permanent reallocation of all the 22 informal settlements.
Nelson Mandela Bay Mayor Gary van Niekerk on Thursday promised to reprioritize his budget for disaster recovery and has asked for supplementary funding from National Treasury. The mayor's office is yet to respond to questions on tensions between Lapland and McCarthy informal settlement residents. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Sipha Kema in Kema in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro.